Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm Johnny Bravo.
You know, you're actually, weirdly enough, you're a little faster on the take than me. We're back with more Young Justice. So last episode was luckily a little, well, I say calmer, but a little calmer than last episode, or the episode before. We dealt with Mr. Twister, who was not real. He was piloted by another robot.
It was a robot. Who was inside a robot.
Yeah. McGann squashed him good. And they got a souvenir. The first souvenir.
Honestly, pretty terrifying.
Mechanical eyeball?
Thought it was a human.
Well, that was a little, I mean, back in Mars.
Oh, yeah?
That's just how you dealt with your problems. Someone stole you just steal your cookies, you're just like... You know what that is?
It's bad.
It's related.
Fair enough.
¿Quieres mi mejor?
You're gonna know?
Bane?
Yeah.
Speaking Spanish?
Yeah? Oh yeah. Have you only seen the Dark Knight version?
Hmm.
Okay. Bane normally speaks Spanish.
Ah.
I mean, he speaks English too, but he's a luchador.
Tom Hardy. Oh. My. Space Gorilla.
Oh, well.
Jesus. I don't really know Bane's backstory, but I don't think he was ever a martial artist like Batman.
No. But he was strong.
Big strong.
But this guy is a bit stronger.
Yeah.
Hail,
Cobra.
Hail, Cobra! Hail, Cobra! This is a covert recon mission only. Observe and report. If the Justice League needs to intervene, it will. The plan requires 2 drop zones.
So who's in charge?
Work that out between you.
Oh.
I'm assuming Robin is the smartest of them.
And some situation. He's still, after all, 13.
I mean, he does have the least combat gear.
Drop zone B.
Ugh. Stealth mode.
How cool is this?
That's pretty cool.
Very impressive.
It's not fair.
She looks better than he does.
Hey, Soupy.
I mean, I like his suit.
No capes, no tights. No offense.
It totally works for you. In that you can totally do good work in those clothes.
She's crushing hard. Nah. Is Robin the youngest in this group?
Yeah. He's, I believe, 13. And fights crime. What did you do at 13?
Played RuneScape 8 hours a day. Beat that.
I bet you they have.
Did you hear that?
No. Wait, is this a super hearing thing?
You do have great ears.
Okay, Rob, now what? Man, I hate it when he does
Thirsty.
Superboy, kid, switch to infrared. Swing wide, steer clear.
that. Yeah, as soon as I find Rob.
Rob does one thing.
Yeah, but he didn't tell them where he was going. He just went up and disappeared again.
So he's trying to escape? Bane is? Oh. What? Let's see.
Well, Bane, he's not as good at combat as Batman, but he has some knowledge and skill.
Why didn't you follow my lead? Vanish into the jungle.
This team needs a leader. And it's you. Dude, you're a 13-year-old kid who ducked out on us without a word.
And you're a mature 15? You blew our cover first chance you got.
Don't you want to lead?
You?
After the Mr. Twister fiasco?
You did all right.
Ah.
I mean, they're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. Oh!
Liberate y garalos mientras están distraídos.
Cállate. Chica. Bane is not that easy.
He's mentally reciting football scores and Espanol. This could take a while.
It's not complicated. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
You know Danny Trejo is?
Yeah.
Bane.
That's who's voicing Bane?
Machete.
Perfect.
But if Cobra's not selling to the usual suspects, then...
We need to identify that buyer.
Just what I was thinking.
Yeah, you're the thinker.
Sarcasm? Dude, a real leader would focus on getting answers.
Answers are this way.
I thought they were supposed to be like the best friends type.
Wally and Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah. How often do you and Austin argue? Or even you and I? Or all three of us?
We argue about a lot of things. Oh, smoke bomb.
Nah, it's actually knockout gas.
I'm guessing it involves venom, but...
This one's venom, and that one's... Whoa. The blockbuster formula from Cadmus. Mixed correctly, Cobra's new juice is 3 times stronger than venom. And permanent.
This is a game changer. Finally, we can go mano a mano with the Justice League.
Aqualad, sending you a telepathic image of the buyer now.
That's so cool. A telepathic image.
Wow.
Sportsmaster. Can't reach the League, Robin, or Kid. Comms jammed. We need a plan. Now.
I have a suggestion.
Oh, God.
What is he?
Wow, thank you.
You heard him coming. What can this guy not do with water? Jesus,
Dude, waters can be helpful, man. Especially with magic.
my.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's noticing. Warping in the... Yeah, camouflage. That's some talent. Oh, pink. Yeah.
Miss Martian, radio is jammed. Link us up.
Everyone online?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know it, beautiful.
Good.
Busy now.
Robin, now!
Psych.
Strategic retreat. Kid, clear path.
That's so helpful. You can just tell orders that anybody hearing you.
Superboy, the support beams.
I don't know if ever aimed. Who needs it?
I mean, with Scatterfire, who cares?
Fighting alongside Batman, your roles are defined. You two do not need to talk. But this team is new. And the leader must be clear, explicit. He cannot vanish and expect others to play parts in an unknown plan.
Oh, so I'm supposed to hold everyone's hands. Who am I kidding? You should lead us, Kaldur. You're the only one who can.
Please, I can run circles.
Wally, come on. You know he's the one. We all do.
Hello, Megan. It's so obvious.
Could have told you.
Then I accept the burden. Until you are ready to lift it from my shoulders.
God, so
You were born to lead this team. Maybe not now, but soon.
Halt, niños. I'm feeling explosive.
You betrayed us. Why?
I want my factory back.
Kid, you'll need a running start.
So I forced you into a situation where you would either take down my enemies or die trying. Blowing the tunnel with you inside should have the same effect.
With what? This trigger thingy?
Ooh.
Finally. Drop him.
Ooh.
Go again? Sorry, not the plan.
Those are so helpful. Oh! Okay, he's aiming a little bit. Stop it. Stop aiming.
I know you hate getting your hands dirty.
True. But sometimes, even a god must stoop to conquer.
Kind of cool line, though.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just raise the foot, no problem. Not careful.
What's wrong, boy? You look disconcerted.
Man, that's helpful.
This combination of electricity.
I know, right?
Thanks for the workout, but I gotta fly.
Psych. Destroy their their cargo.
Oh yeah.
And the factory. Ooh, ooh, that's gotta suck, brother.
I want my factory.
Another time, then.
You just pulled Batman on us.
I'm gonna show you how to do this right.
We picked the right guy to lead. Automatically making you the right guy to explain this mess to Batman.
Crap, can I try mine? Robin?
You'll each receive a written evaluation detailing your many mistakes. Until then, good job. No battle plan survives first contact with the enemy. How you adjust to the unforeseen is what determines success. And how you choose who leads determines character.
All I recovered is a single ampule of cobra venom.
First Cadmus, then Mr. Twister, now Santa Prisca.
Once is happenstance, twice is coincidence, but 3 times is enemy action. And enemies of the light must not stand.
These assholes again, man!
Yeah,
you can't get away from these goons,
I mean,
man.
Hey.
It's like, okay, we have some side episodes, fine. No.
We're back.
It's all together.
Yeah, they destroyed most of the cargo except that one vial. It's like, all I got is this. That can be mass produced. It's like, oh. Well,
smart enough scientists, you can just recreate what's there.
Yeah, and that's actually, considering that's a decent amount to use that to reproduce it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if it was, like, they can, depending on how intelligent and their resources, like, they can reproduce it from, like, that kind of a sample. But they got, like, a vial, like, this large and that thick of to fill that up. So, I mean, they're good, fortunately.
This could go bad really quickly because this is stuff that even Bane doesn't use. Like, this is ultra
well,
Bane
he didn't.
stuff. That's
something that they just recently created. Whenever they showed it when he was about to fight that guy, that was created, as Wally had pointed out, with combining Venom and the Blockbuster formula that Desmond used. So it's improved even more. It's kind of sort of giving you your faculties while also just boosting the Blockbuster formula already. So it's not good. And also, as they stated, it makes the effect permanent. Like with Venom, with the stuff Bane uses, that it just lasts for a certain amount of time.
It's temporary.
And but combined with Blockbuster, the effects are permanent and they're heightened, and it's just not good.
That dude was a lot stronger than Bane.
I mean, it's all matter of perspective, really. I mean, most perspectives would say, yeah, you're right. Just clobbered the guy. He was donezo. Like, he was like, he got pushed first, like, I don't know, 10 feet, and then he's like, pam, 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 and then just in the throat. Like, oh, okay.
That slammed his head into the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was. He didn't really stand much of a chance. But I don't know, it's something about the episode in this one is just one of my favorites. It was kind of like, I don't know, their first actual covert op mission, and showing them kind of finally clicking in a way.
Yeah, coming together.
Yeah,
teamwork type
them
stuff.
and all of them figuring out who would be the actual leader of the team. Robin thinking it would be him because he feels he has, technically true, the most experience in terms of crime fighting. I don't know how long Kaldur'aham's been training. Connor's or Superboy's super new.
Yeah.
And then there's Wally. Again, don't really know how long he's been fighting, but Robin, he's been training since not a massive spoiler, but like since he was 9, and he's 13 right now. Okay. So yeah, that's.
It's got 4 years.
He's got 4 years on, with Batman. Yeah, that's, that's something. But yeah, like Kaldur'ahm pointed out, their dynamic is like, okay, when certain things happen, this is when we know we need to disappear, and we know how to work together. We've trained together for so long, we know how each other works. This team, you can't just disappear. They don't know when you're gonna do that. They don't know where you're gonna be. They don't know what to do separated. So there needs to be someone that can give them direct orders, like Kaldur'ahm did. Whenever the first kind of sign of that was whenever they were after Bane kind of alerted Blockbuster, and when Megan linked them telepathically, which we'll get into in a second. But when she linked them telepathically, and he's like, "We need to retreat. We need to go, back through the tunnels." And then showing again whenever he's like, "Superboy, support beams."
Yeah.
And that just those 2 words, or I guess 3, but those words just like clean. It was a set plan that took seconds to administer, and it bought them enough time to escape. It also blocked up everything, so they couldn't even be followed. So it was a cool way to show that, showing their growing trust in each other and their maturity starting to show a bit.
Yeah, because once they got past the idea of the telekinesis or telepathic nature of Megan, once they got over that nonsense, that is one hell of an ability to have in a fight, man.
So
no one else, like none of the enemy people know what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
and you're perfectly coordinated.
Unless you're unlike on comms, like you can't be oh crap, what's the word? You can't be blocked. You can't be blocked. You also there's a limit in terms of her range, but like it's probably much farther than what you need to be in terms of comm links. And you don't have to say it out loud, so you don't. They don't know what you're not
giving away your plan.
Yeah, you're not telegraphing your plan or your moves or anything. So super helpful, and I love that because Kaldur'aham's like, "You betrayed us. Why?" I mean, he wasn't surprised at all. He's like, "Oh no, what have you done?" Flash.
This bad guy did bad things.
He's like, "Kid, get a ring start." Another thing we kind of got a glimpse into, we met Sportsmaster, which showing kind of not the limits necessarily, but kind of almost showing that McGann's abilities aren't necessarily OP, like they can be, but if someone with enough experience and I guess skill, I can't think of the right term for some reason. Like he just spotted the camouflage, like, oh, there's someone camouflaged there, and he just threw a javelin that had basically a proximity mine on it,
knowing that she would dodge.
Yeah,
of course.
Like whether this hits her or not, this will hit her.
Yeah. I mean,
this is scary.
he obviously has many years of combat experience.
Yeah,
he was dealing with not only the Cobra guys, but he was dealing with like Bane and his crew. Like he was perfectly fine being in that situation, and even took one of the kids hostage in the middle of that entire situation.
Yeah, like he did that while he was shooting at Superboy.
Yeah.
He's just like, first off, you see Superboy, he's like getting ready to do something with the helicopter, and then from behind, like, and he's like actually aiming at the guy and hitting him with almost every shot. It's like, well, that's not good.
He's a normal guy, but he's like a super soldier almost.
It seems that way. Yeah, it's like basically someone like training to the peak, like Batman kind of is.
Yeah.
And it's just like, in terms of they don't give a crap about killing.
Yeah, he's not surprised easy by even these extreme circumstances.
The one thing that got him was like, oh, they blew up our crap.
Yeah.
Well, we still got this.
Yeah. They still got the product.
Yeah, which unfortunate, really. A little bit of a, oh dear. That will more than likely come into play, but we don't know how soon.
Yeah. Because they keep... That's the only thing that I think is kind of throwing me off. Is I don't know how much, like, how conjoined a lot of these episodes are. Because, like, the last episode we had the Twister and the doctors, they just kind of threw in there. And then now it's a completely different circumstance, but we're tying back the, I guess, main villains from, like, episode 1 and 2.
That, and also tying back the whole blockbuster formula thing.
Yeah.
Like, you almost think that's like a one-off thing, but they bring that in, it's like, no, we're actually using that and combining that with Venom and making that better.
Right.
And almost perfected.
So I'm trying to think, like, maybe in a future episode they're gonna have that same scientist guy that had the Twister robot come into play with this blockbuster formula mixture.
Possible, yeah, that might be possible. Yeah. There was also a small thing I kind of like, just the way their stealth suits look.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like Wally's looks really cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fan of
the black with the red lightning.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of like the classic yellow, just because I'm a comic fan. I like the yellow red mixture. But I also you can't say no to a classic just black color scheme. I mean, Robin didn't have to do anything because he's trained with Batman. That's his theme is to add. I mean the red it pops a bit, but I mean that can easily be concealed.
Well, I mean with Batman and Robin, you kind of have to be stealthy to fully enhance their abilities.
Get the up on the villains that could possibly kill you.
Yeah. When people have the potential to one-shot you.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And Bane didn't die at the end there, so he's still up at large.
Yeah, you got to see his factory get blown up. So that was that's gonna
He's
suck.
not gonna be happy.
Because I don't remember what they said when it came back to I think it was August, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was August.
When it came back to the present, like whenever the beginning showing Bane, kind of in prison and then going to fight that one guy. It was like June.
It was in June, yeah.
And so it goes. He's been trying to get his factory back for a couple months now,
yeah.
And then it was like blown up. The kids show up for not even a day, a couple hours at best, and it was like, sorry.
He kind of manipulated the situation, so he kind of deserved that.
Tried to.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a couple minutes. Like they didn't probably call for him just like kind of exposing them to Blockbuster or to the Blockbuster Venom dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they probably didn't necessarily plan for that, but they at the very I'm sure Superboy, he probably tipped them off. He's like, he's trying to one up us guys. Yeah. He's like, I can speak Spanish. By the way,
I get
so and I kind of like that. He's like, finally, drop him, and just bah! He was out for a couple minutes. Because not only do you get Superboy punched, you get Superboy punched as you're being dropped into it. That's gonna, and Bane's he's not a light guy.
No.
So that's gonna bring you down pretty quickly. Yeah.
His weight versus full super punch.
Well, probably not full.
Oh, well, that's Superman punch. Because that.
No, I'm saying I'm
that
sure.
Might have killed him.
I'm sure Superboy didn't I'm sure Superboy didn't punch him as hard as he could. I mean, that would have killed him.
It might have. Well, Bane can take a hit.
He's not. He's strong, but he's not like enhanced durability is the thing. I mean, you might have a little bit due to the Venom formula.
The formula, but the formula wasn't in his system.
Yeah,
right there.
He has some kind of strength. Though it might in this. I don't know if he might have some kind of lingering effect because of taking it for so long.
Yeah,
he's done it throughout years. Because he picked up that massive boulder out of the secret. Did. So it's like I'm not on Venom. It's whatever. I can do this.
He's not a weak boy.
No,
but
so I don't know. The thing is though, it's still Superboy. He still has semi-Kryptonian strength. So
it's gonna hurt
a little bit. But the last thing is along with the telepathy, just being able to also send a telepathic image, pretty helpful.
That was pretty cool. Just a telepathic snapshot of what's going on.
Yeah, just like this. It's like the equivalent of it's recon. It's equivalent of being a spy or some PI work. You're just like from however far away you can just like incognito while you're camouflaged, just like and get the image. You don't have to like describe it. You can just like send that like exact image of what you're seeing, and it can be live. You can like be like watching things, and you'll see them go by live as if you were there.
I wonder if she can, whenever she matures, actually send full on like live.
I mean, well,
full action moving things.
We don't. She didn't say that she couldn't do that right then. She was just like, "This is what I'm seeing right now."
Yeah.
So she could be
the most important information.
Yeah, she could be able to do that right now. We just don't know. They didn't necessarily need it implemented there.
That's true.
So I don't know. I honestly don't know. They don't really implement that further. At least they don't show it because there's obviously not going to show every single mission they have. But I don't know.
These are the primary ones.
Pretty much, yeah. And then if there's something that happened that we might need, like, so by the way, this happened, but now we're here. Whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, I love the show, and I'm really happy that I can show another person because it was fun showing Austin. But part of me wishes that I'd gotten it on camera. But
y'all didn't record it?
Well, again, this is before we started the channel.
Oh.
I showed it to him a while back. It was I don't remember when it was. It was like a few years ago by now. But because this I watched and I watched it on my own while it was airing. So. Yeah.
Well, you got me.
I'm interested to see
the inexperienced goon.
Oh yeah, you have less because Austin has some knowledge of comics.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very interesting to see you just watching all these new kids. Some of them you don't know at all. Like McGann, you didn't know.
Oh yeah.
You know some about Kid Flash.
Yeah, like my uncle has full on like 50-foot walls full of comics that are still like.
But I don't think you know much about Kaldur'ahm.
No.
About Aqualad.
No.
So this whole I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. But for now, guys, that's it for this week's episode. Again, The Justice. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to see it early, though, go ahead and check out our Patreon. That'll be up early, a week early. Excuse me. Sorry. That'll be hopefully with the rest of the shows our catch-up series. So hopefully there'll be more of other shows going up.